Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to this fabulous and fun-filled adventure that we are on here in PILLAI'S Center Practice, where we're going to honor Lord Ganesha. In the next 21 days, we are going to get prepared internally and also in our lives to receive the blessings of Ganesha. We need to feel him. We need to experience him. His birthday is coming up, meaning we have to prepare to birth his consciousness inside of us. So Dr. Pillai has asked us all to come together. So welcome everyone from around the world and everyone who is joining for the first time, and anyone who has been joining the different programs that are offered through PILLAI'S Center. It is always an honor and a pleasure to be of service and support. My name is Sucharita, and as you can tell, I'm so excited to get started with this journey with everyone here. So thank you for joining. We are going to roll out this call where we will watch a couple of videos with Dr. Pillai's grace and blessings. He is going to show us how to confirm that the Lord Ganesha is ready for us to start this process. And we are going to then get into our chanting session. We will come back out of our chanting session and we'll share about how, when we're so full of his energy and so full of his blessings and so full of his intelligence, what do we do next? And so we'll talk about that, about the upcoming 8 days of initiations with Dr. Pillai, which is so important. Now that we will feel the experience of Ganesha, clearing out the obstacles in our lives as we go on this 21-day journey. And then he is also going to be guiding us to either continue on, diving deeper into the teachings and get initiated by Dr. Pillai. So that course is going to be starting on the 8th of, I believe it's going to be the 8th of August. And then it will go for 8 days. And then Ganesha's birthday is going to be on the 21st of August or the 22nd, depending on where you are in the world. So it's a 14th moon today here in Toronto, Canada, which means it's a moon for Ganesha. So the moon represents our mind, and Ganesha is in our body. He's in the Muladhara, or the root chakra, and he's also in the third eye. So he is the first and foremost who we call on, who we want to get to know, who we want to honor, because all the gods, all the goddesses, all the divine beings, all masters, all spiritual people, including yourself, we need to call on him first. And then the Kundalini energy will raise up from the bottom of the spine, and it will rock all our chakras on the way up. It will activate the third eye, and then we will be in that portal of energy coming from the cosmos, connecting with all divine beings. So that's the secret of Ganesha. And then what will he do for us? He will remove obstacles. He will help us to feel like we are the first. We are foremost. We are the most important in our lives. And it makes sense. If we don't have high self-esteem and we don't have the experience of success, chances are there's going to be obstacle after obstacle in all the different areas of our life. So we're looking to Ganesha to give us the grace and blessings to have energy, to feel that we're healthy and well, physically, mentally, emotionally. And then spiritually, we will just be evolving at lightning speed, because that's what he's all about. He will find ways out for us. And then he will show us during our chanting practice just what we can do to resolve our issues. It can be a flash in our mind's eye. It can be a feeling that we are feeling the sense of relief, or this negative congested energies are leaving us. So even though our life may look the same, we don't get triggered by anxiety, frustration, anger, depression, especially during these troubled times that we live in. So Dr. Pillai has asked us all, we've come together, and at the level of the soul, we know that this is going to be a fun-filled journey. So we'll begin now. You can settle in. You can imagine Ganesha activating your Muladhara chakra. You can imagine Ganesha coming into your third eye after rocking all the chakras on the way up, the spine and the subtle body. And then we will listen to Dr. Pillai and get the grace and blessings coming from him. So the Living Ganesha course is actually August 15th to 22nd. And that makes sense because it's going to be right before his birthday. So we'll talk more about that. We're going to talk about the different Ganeshas throughout this 21-day journey. So don't miss out. We're going to be here every day together. And we'll introduce a little bit about each Ganesha as far as we can, give you a little taste tester. And then Dr. Pillai will initiate those people who want to dive into the course. So let's get started now with Dr. Pillai's message.
Tonight, I had a revelation from Ganesha. He told me that he is the ultimate God of the universe, and everybody is after him. It's just not a ritual that you take care of Ganesha first before you do your puja and other things. And that was followed by a revelation. And that revelation contained living Ganesha. And that's going to be the theme for Ganesha's birthday, where I will do maybe a week-long program on Ganesha. And as if he is giving his assent for what I intend to do, a flower from Ganesha, somebody put 2 flowers on each side of Ganesha's statue. And as I walked into the puja room, I saw a flower here at my seat where I used to sit. Can you focus? And I asked them, who put the flower on my seat? And nobody said, we didn't do it. And the person who put the flowers on Ganesha said, wow, I put 2 flowers on Ganesha on each side. And he threw that flower over my seat here. So this is proof that Ganesha is behind this Ganesha Chaturthi, which will be a big event. So I'm very delighted about it and blessed. God bless. Who is God? Before I talk about Ganesha, the performing God, I just wanted to ask the question, who is God or what is God? And then go to introduce you to Ganesha, the performing God. To put it simply, God is a superhuman being who lives in the space and then who is omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. And who uses God? The yogis and the enlightened masters in every tradition. They went to the supreme power. The supreme power is here, God, or angels. When you are helpless, then you seek the help of God. So there are millions of gods. There's just not one. And each one specializes on a particular specialty. In Ganesha's case, he's the guy who gives you the supreme self-esteem, wherein you will identify yourself with the first person who needs all kinds of attention and accomplishment. That's why I like him the most. And to get his help is to get everything that you want. There's a technology behind using him. The method, several methods through which you can get his powers. So the upcoming Ganesha's birthday is going to be something very significant for me. Before I go any further, I'll tell you how Ganesha has played an important role in my life. I've done a lot of videos and what's going to happen. So I've asked people to post all the videos, scientific videos I have done on Ganesha, so that you will get to understand how by just swallowing a cookie designed after the form of Ganesha could make you a genius that you could even beat the computers. So I am not here just to talk about simply faith and without results. You know, this God Ganesha is one who performs. He's a performer and he gives you results. So the upcoming Ganesha's birthday happens it falls on the 21st of August. Prior to that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a comprehensive course on Ganesha. This is a life-transforming course where you get to understand how you can relate to this being with an elephant head and riding on a mouse, an elephant-headed god, riding on a mouse. All these are, symbolic secrets which I will reveal to you during the part of the program. I'm very happy to do that. And he has personally guided me, although I have been most of the time unknown about trying to do wrong things in my life. Whenever I was trying to get into a wrong career, wrong choices. And he invisibly has helped me, and I'm looking back, and I'm very grateful to him. And it's now he is the number one being in my life, just as he is for other gods and goddesses as well. He is the number one. So the course is all about 8 days of programs. And Ganesha has his own galaxy, however, our world or heaven, where he lives, and within the body he lives in the chakras, particularly the root chakra, the navel chakra, and then the third eye chakra. And you can contact him through these chakras, establishing the connection with Ganesha in the space in his heaven or galaxy. And there are many, many different forms. It's just not one being. There are many beings who have elephant-headed face, and then elephant face, and then a human body. Now, the first day I would do on Hairamba Ganapati. He's a special form of Ganesha with 5 heads, 5 elephant heads. And what does he do? He is in charge of gold mountains of gold. Okay, I will give you some scriptural evidence where he's being talked about, and then he will give you so much gold that it is impossible to spend that kind of gold. The challenge is how to. The challenge is, he always says that you have to spend the money before the end of the day, the sunset. So I will, all through the 8 days of Ganesha celebration, we will invoke him. So I will talk a little bit of Hairamba Ganapati on every day, and every day will be like a half hour, 45 minutes program, where I will give the theory and the practice of how to contact him. That's the Hairamba Maha Ganapati. Then there is another Ganesha who is in charge of time and space. Okay, he will compress times. That is his specialty. There is no need to wait. So one of my teachings is waiting is a waste of time. Might as well do it now, but there are many obstacles. We can't even conceive of getting things done in the now. So I will introduce you to the time and space Ganapati on the second day. On the third day, the higher logic of Ganesha and instantaneous manifestation. The higher logic says that it goes beyond cause and effect. And the cause and effect, a common example I give is, you'll get paid only by the end of the month. Because why? Because, that's what happens. You have agreed to get paid at the end of the year, at the end of the month. And we always want a cause. And then you can believe an effect only based on the cause. But that is a very limited logic. A higher logic doesn't require a cause for an effect. This is the most important point. You don't require a cause for an effect. Well, how can you think that I can get $1 million if I'm not able to have a cause or able to conceive of it? Ganesha will help you to get beyond that, and I will talk about that. And For every Ganesha that I talk about, I will give a mantra to access him. The fourth Ganesha is how Ganesha, endless angels and gods. Okay, he is the head of all the angels, and he is also an army general. And then when you invoke him, he doesn't come by himself. He comes with a host of angels. So I will also teach you how to bring him in your life. By bringing that particular Ganesha, you can bring all the angels to assist you. The Bible also talks about angels assisting humans, but unfortunately humans don't pay attention to that. Then Ganesha, the fifth Ganesha, the Ganesha and the brain anatomy. So Ganesha lives in particular parts of the brain. It's a very fascinating thing where I have done considerable research and practice for myself. He is in the thalamus area. Thalamus is the control center. All the inputs go there as a central relay station. And he's also in the third eye. He's also in the cerebellum. The cerebellum is is a place from where you can access him and also understand instantaneous manifestation. There are also neurons associated with Ganesha, the Vanikkanamo neuron. I have done videos on that. Those of you who have been following may know, but I'm going to talk about that too. Then how Ganesha, that is the sixth Ganesha, empowers your astral body. Now that we are stuck with our physical body, and then we think that there is no other bodies. There are several other bodies we have. All of them are generally called the astral body. And the astral body is your real body, because it's not cannot be seen by your physical body because you are not looking at it, because you have to be taught a particular meditation through which you can go and see your chakras, and the chakras are in the astral body, and the astral body gives you access to the invisible world, astral travel, etc. I'll talk about that and give you some meditations on that. Then there is the Uchishta Ganapati for relationship. This is it doesn't need any explanation. You know that what is a relationship, and most people have problems with it. That is the seventh Ganesha. The eighth Ganesha is that I'll teach you, and this is the last day, how you can transfer all your karma, all your bad luck, diseases, etc., to this statue of image of Ganesha. I'll give instructions on that, and then dissolve it. As you dissolve it, it is a sympathetic magic. No, magic should not be understood in a bad sense. Sympathetic technology, where by crushing Ganesha and dissolving, you dissolve your bad karma, bad luck, etc. So this is what I thought that I would do, and this is the general outline of this. So there's time from now to the 21st. The 15th is the day when the program starts. So this program, if you follow it through and act out, will give you tools of how to do things through the help of the divine, of Ganesha. And in my personal life, he has done so many miracles. Whenever I wanted to do wrong things because of bad karma, because he is the one, without telling me, put me on the right track, and which he's doing even now. And he's a miracle maker, and he doesn't believe in limitations. So it's my gift that I wanted to give it to you on during this auspicious Ganesh birthday celebration. God bless.
Now that was wonderful. So we are now going to get in a state of receptivity where we are going to connect with Ganesha. We're going to use his mantra and call on him so that he is going to be part of our body, our mind, our soul. We don't want to just chant a mantra or pray and hope everything works out. We want to feel it. We want to know it. So take note of the process, but the main thing is that we're just going to let go and let Ganesha do everything for us. We want to feel his energy getting inside of us. If things come up for you, emotions or memories of the past or thoughts that you keep ratcheting about, scarcity consciousness, not having enough time or money or energy, or you're not receiving love from people, the relationships are challenging, or you may be experiencing being out of a job right now. So set your intention right now for whatever it is in your life today, as of today, not somewhere down in the future, down the road. We want it today, right now. We want to experience the energy and the consciousness of Ganesha to remove that obstacle for us, such that when we come away from this practice, we will know that he is going to do it for us. So imagine him going ahead in that area of your life and he is clearing the road. All we're going to do now is be present to his energy, his blessings. So without further ado, let's get settled in. Close your eyes. Put your attention internally. We're going to focus on the base of the spine. Imagine Ganesha's energy. If you know what he looks like, he's got an elephant head. He's got a pot belly. He rides a mouse. He loves sweets. He wants to have you experience success. So feel the energy of the Kundalini shooting up the spine. Imagine a brilliant light, a ray of light shooting up your spine in your subtle body. It's piercing all the chakras, the wheels, the energy wheels in your subtle body. And this ray of light pierces the top of the skull and goes up, up, up into the space. We're sending out an SOS to Ganesha. In the macrocosm, and then in the microcosm, which is inside of us, we are going to connect with his blessings. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Now imagine Dr. Pillai appearing before you, sending two beams of light into your eyes, piercing your eyeballs, burning the karma that's no longer serving you, that you just don't want to see anymore. Receive the light in your eyes. Another ray of light in your third eye, the spot between your two eyebrows on your forehead. Feel the light penetrating, going into the third eye, lighting up the third eye. Two beams of light shoot up your nostrils. Two beams of light enter either ear, piercing the eardrums, lighting up the inside of the head. A beam of light enters your mouth, pierces the tongue, lights up the tongue, lights up the back of the throat. The whole head is lit up, and now the body lights up from head to toe. We'll call on Dr. Pillai to empower this process so you really feel the intelligence, the shift in your thinking, getting into a divine state of receptivity. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Put your attention on your third eye. Float down from your third eye into the base of the spine, the root chakra, the Muladhara. You're falling gently into the pelvic region, also the legs. Ground your practice and we'll begin our chanting. Fill your legs, fill the root chakra. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Now, whether you're able to keep up with the pace, focus on the word gum, the sound gum. That's the bija or seed sound for Ganesha. We're going to pick up the pace as we go along. The main thing is you're meditating, you're chanting, you're communing with Ganesha. Put your attention now into the navel center, the belly. Feel the energy of the sounds filling up the belly. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum, om gum, om gum. Move your attention up to your heart center, middle of the chest, also down the arms and hands and fingers. Fill it up with Om Gum. Om Gum, 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 Om Gum. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum, 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 om gum. Now move up to your throat and also the nostrils, the mouth. Fill it up with the energy, the light of Ganesha. Om gum, 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 om gum. Om gum, 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 Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Move up to the middle of the brain, the third eye. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Now put your attention on your brain, the front of the brain, the sides of the brain, the back of the brain, the inside of the brain. Light it up. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Now move into the whole head, light it up from inside, even all around the whole aura of the head, all around the head. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Pour your attention into the core of your body. Light up your organs, your heart, your lungs, even into the stomach, the liver, the spleen, the gallbladder, the kidneys, the intestines, the pancreas, into the reproductive organs in the pelvic region, the organs of elimination. The whole core of your body is getting strong with the vibrations of Ganesha. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Pour your attentional energy down your legs, even into the feet and further into the ground. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam. Now from head to toe, fill your body with light, the intelligence of Ganesha, merge with his image from head to toe, and the energy of the sounds. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Feel the body vibrating from head to toe, inside, all around you, with the vibration of Lord Ganesha's blessings. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul. Peace to the environment, peace to the world. End the meditation, chanting, and slowly, slowly come back to yourselves. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes if you had them closed. So thank you so much for joining. Those of you who need to go, we are going to share the screen so that you will be reminded of what Dr. Pillai shared about during the introductory videos today. So it's a reminder to mark in your calendar whether or not you think you're going to attend the initiations into Ganesha for 8 days. You never know. The miracle might be there, come out of nowhere, where Ganesha says, please come and find out how to get my blessings. Get all those forms of Ganesha blessings that Dr. Pillai introduced, and commune with everyone from around the world who wants Ganesha to come into the earth plane right now. We need his energy, his grace, his blessings right now. And so that all the other divine beings can come. They can't come fully until Ganesha is honored. And we need to experience Ganesha inside first. So all the humans need to awaken Ganesha, live Ganesha. And this is how you can explore that, getting initiated by Dr. Pillai in that process that is happening August 15th to the 22nd. And there are early bird specials if you sign up. You can get different blessings and participate in those services. And then that is happening until August 11th, but we'll keep you informed, because that's what happens. Especially I've experienced it myself, where I really want to participate, and then all these things, all these obstacles get in the way, and I almost forget that it's happening. So I have to have someone to remind me. So that's what we're here to do, is remind everyone. And Ganesha is going to remind you anyway. He's going to wake up the consciousness inside of you as you continue to come and participate in these chanting services. And then not only are we getting the blessings participating, we are getting the grace from Dr. Pillai to evolve. We need to open the third eye. So Ganesha's energy will open the third eye, and then things will happen in a very miraculous way. So we all want to hear from you as we're going along. And that's what happens in these chanting marathons. They seem to be, but time flies. The 21 days will go by so quickly. And they say that in 21 days, you can change your destiny. You can change a habit. Your habit can be that you have scarcity consciousness, or your habit can be your relationships are challenged. Your habit can be that you're always looking at your skill set or your ability to be promoted at work, or to jump into a new job, or start a business, or be successful in your business. That's what Ganesha is all about, is to give us success ahead of time. So we need to build that consciousness inside of us, get rid of all that consciousness that is blocking our progress. And then after the 21 days, you will feel and see the breakthroughs in your life, even before then. So thanks everyone again for joining. We're going to take some questions on the chat if you'd like to do that. You're welcome to pop your questions on, or share your experiences from this session today. So lots of gratitude, lots of thank yous. Yes, of course. Thanks to Dr. Pillai, because he's the one who says, this is what your soul needs. So he's the one who calls us at the level of the soul. And he's the one who says, chant this mantra, because we need to experience the blessings of the first and foremost. This is God Ganesha, this archetypal being. And this energy inside of us needs to awaken. And then we need to live it. We need to live the energy, so we will bust our own obstacles. You're very welcome. So we will also be reminding everyone to join the YouTube celebration, where Dr. Pillai himself is going to be bringing in the goddess Vyasa Draupadi, the goddess who is going to give us high self-esteem and protect us and give us beauty and grace and intelligence. And we really need it here on the earth plane. So you're welcome to join that. It's going to be in an hour from now. It's 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time here right now. So at midnight Eastern Daylight Savings Time in 1 hour from now, you can go onto the YouTube and you will see PILLAI'S Center YouTube live viewing of Dr. PILLAI'S fire lab, or maybe he's going to do a fire ritual with a ghee lamp, and that is really powerful. And he's going to wake up that goddess energy inside of you. He also really brings in a lot of Ganesha energy. So if you can, jump over there, and if not, then please watch the recording. It's all on YouTube, including this recording of today's session. And I'll be happy to see you tomorrow and all the days up until Ganesha's birthday. So we want to birth him every day. We want to build his consciousness every day, such that on his birthday, his actual birthday, we are going to merge from head to toe. There will be no doubt that Ganesha is in us, and we can call on him for grace and blessings. So lots of thank you and gratitude. Someone is saying it's super powerful. That is true. Super true. And that's what Ganesha is. He's super intelligence. It's beyond the normal intelligence. It's beyond what we can do as far as how to solve our problems, how to work out issues in our lives. And we want to do things fast. So Ganesha knows how to do that. And then he will, as Dr. Pillai shares, he will put an obstacle in your way if the thing that you want or the situation that you want to attract to you, he will block it. So not only Ganesha will remove obstacles, he will also block the ones that are going to cause you any kind of pain or suffering at any level. So don't just think that Ganesha can remove obstacles and then, oh my God, I'm stuck with this thing. He will just say, even though your human mind thinks it wants that desire to be fulfilled, he will just say, no, that's not right for you. And he will create obstacles, and then you will know, okay, this is good. So I will go and ask for this other thing and work on this other thing in my life. So we'll find out how Ganesha is going to enliven all of our consciousness. And then another reminder, after the fire lab, there is going to be a chanting session that Shivakami, one of Dr. Pillai's fabulous devotees and students, and she is going to be opening up a Zoom call for those people who want to join and listen to Dr. Pillai chanting the goddess Draupadi chant. So that is also available. And if someone can post that link, that would be super fabulous on the chat. Otherwise, I don't know how else to give that to you at this point in time. I'll be more prepared tomorrow. So that's going to be happening every night after Dr. Pillai's invocation to bring in Ganesha, to bring in the goddess Vyasa Draupadi. So you can continue in chanting the goddess mantra and then with a group from around the world. So it's a really powerful time for all of us to immerse ourselves in spiritual practices. This is the month of Adi. It goes from July to mid-August, and it's the kickstart month of tremendous blessings coming from the goddess. So the Kundalini energy wants to be full of spiritual technologies, and she's calling you to come and fill your body and your mind and your soul up with her consciousness. Instead of worry and anxiety and what's going to go on and how to solve our problems. This is the kickstart month of 6 months of a tremendous amount of spiritual energy that is available coming into the earth plane. It's a vortex that will open up in the cosmos. And then whoever has the passcodes and does the practice, then you will be fulfilled in all aspects of your life, such that right around Christmas time in December, you will have all the gifts from the divine and also manifest in your life. So it's not that you won't get the gifts as you go along and the manifestations as you go along. You'll just have the joy and the celebration of the goddess dancing within, and all these divine beings who are going to be coming in. Their birthdays are coming up right after Ganesha paves the way for all of them to come. So it looks like we can close up this session. I don't see any questions. I see lots of thank yous and gratitudes. So thank you all. And we will give a lovely shout out to our angel, Dhana Devi, who trained me to do this presentation, all the technology. It's not easy. And she had the patience, and she had Ganesha consciousness in her, such that she reduced the anxiety for me to learn this right before I started this. So that is my miracle of Ganesha working through Donna Devi and helping us to set this up, and so that it's a very successful experience. So God bless you all. We'll see you tomorrow night, same time. Continue to chant Om Gam. You can continue to do offerings to Ganesha. We'll talk about those as we go along for those people who are brand new to Ganesha. So you're going to find out a lot of fun things about Ganesha. And so keep honoring him, keep building his consciousness, birth him inside of you. And these passwords, Om Gum, G-U-M, will really turn it on and crank it up, and you'll experience obstacles being removed in a very miraculous way. So we'll hear from you tomorrow and the coming days. So God bless you all. Namaste.